And the second point people love to bring up when they are discrediting Eden Hazard was his lack of goals. And guys, I understand goals are important, but they are not the be-all and end-all metric of football. And you guys can see right here, I picked two players' careers. The one on the left, Zinedine Zidane, one of the greatest midfielders of all time. The one on the right, I'll give you a moment, that's Philippe Coutinho. Now look, Coutinho was a great player in his own right, but he scored more goals than Zinedine Zidane. He's got 97 career goals. Zidane has 95. Nobody in their right mind would say that Philippe Coutinho was a better player than Zinedine Zidane. So why on earth do we do this with Eden Hazard when we've seen him turn professional athletes into human fidget spinners for fun? This man is not a one, but a two-time Premier League champion while being the best player in the league for both those title wins. A two-time Europa League champion while dismantling Arsenal in that final. Seriously, go back and watch the game in Baku. And he's rather shamelessly won a Champions League as well. But I think the peak of his powers you truly see in that 2018 World Cup run. This was the run he put on. You guys can see 8.7s and 8.3 man of the match performances in the biggest stage of them all without any GA is just the perfect summary of who Eden Hazard was as a player. I would seriously beg you guys to go watch that Eden Hazard World Cup run if you have the time, because it's one of the best I've ever seen. Speaking of man of the matches, Eden Hazard has the second most man of the matches in the Premier League with 62 in 222 starts. The only player with more man of the matches in the Premier League is Harry Kane, who only managed 6 more in about 80 more appearances. And I know people love to use this Real Madrid move as what is the nail in the coffin for Eden Hazard, but for me, it's the exact opposite. Eden Hazard made his way to the pinnacle of football. He made his way to a £150 million move to Real Madrid, the biggest team in the world, and they signed him to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. Real Madrid wouldn't spend that kind of money on somebody who they didn't truly believe was the best in the world to replace Cristiano Ronaldo, who was arguably the best in the world at that point. So ultimately, I think the biggest crime Eden Hazard had in his entire career was that he was so good for the wrong club. If this guy did what he did for Arsenal, United, Liverpool, anybody else, we wouldn't be having conversations like this. But as we all know, when you play for Chelsea, you have to do 2 times as much for half the recognition. But what are your guys' thoughts? Get in the comments down below and don't forget to follow for more.